Alrighty, so another week, another video, and if you are joining me for the first time on this video, if you've just clicked on this for the first time, then welcome to the channel first of all, as this is like a brand new style of video I'm working on. It's kind of like a week in reflection, obviously based on the title and thumbnail of this video. It's basically like a week in my life of kind of all of my processes throughout the week, what I'm doing on calls, whether it's appointments, interviews, just generally, recording my work sessions, time-lapsing them, whatever it might be. So it's probably a pretty good week to start this, to be honest, because it's been one where there's been a few different problems. There's always problems on different levels, and I even talk about that in this video, so stay tuned for that. But there was a lot of kind of admin-y tech-related problems at the beginning that ended up being much different to what I expected them to be in the beginning. So stay tuned for that for sure. There's always little lessons learned over the week, so it's great to look back and see where we're at and how we've been doing. It's Thursday afternoon as I'm recording this, although these go out on Fridays, so the kind of week in reflection you're seeing these is kind of like, I thought I'd give this a go of, like journaling my week and see how it goes. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, then thanks very much for clicking on this video. Like it if you enjoy it, stick around to the end, feel free to leave a like, comment your thoughts on it, and be sure to share it around if you find it interesting. But yep, thanks very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. Can you see them?
Yeah, I can see.
I mean, to be honest, they're quite vague this week because covered the most of getting all the new setters ready and obviously having that whole idea of onboarding everybody on a Monday, hiring throughout the week, getting them ready, which finalizing and adding some finishing touches to that frameworks sheet, which is pretty much just giving a couple of examples to the mirrors section, because I simply put in the frameworks just mirroring. So, and then maybe adding a couple of sections after the qualifying, just so the framework is almost like a script in terms of it has a beginning, middle, and end of what a cold call should look like.
Like 222 calls.
Mm-hmm.
And about, right? You said he took 1 week of 100 calls, that we will get at least one appointment per week from someone.
Yeah.
So let's suppose
And
we have a
probably close to 1.5 soon. I know that's not a realistic number,
no,
but as the
it is
average
realistic.
increases,
It is.
it should be 1.5 given the skill, like the experience growth.
We're gonna propose something to them,
Okay.
that if you guys at least, if you guys can make 600 plus calls every week, we're gonna give you 5 or 10 warm leads every next week, so that, like, because if you have a warm lead, they have more chances of securing an appointment, right?
Okay.
And now your question is how we are gonna get the warm leads, right?
Yeah.
That comes the email marketing part.
Okay. Right. Yeah, the announcement. We're all here basically. I can reveal in just a second. The very, very, very good news for all of you guys. Basically, 20 minutes ago, I found out that the US ability to do cold calls has always been possible. At least for cold calling. Yeah, now I've found out that for the past like 2.5, nearly a month probably of being able to, being like ready and wanting to call US leads, it can be difficult, but I think like focusing on after you've asked their name and then they said they don't work here, then it's just the reason, the problem focused reason for them joining. I think that should make sense. But yeah, thanks guys anyway, thanks for hopping on tonight and this afternoon, Josh, and remote for you guys. But yeah, and have a good night, because I know it's late for you, Mark, too. But yeah, thanks for hopping on guys, and I'll see you obviously throughout the week, and I'll see you on Friday for the next call. Alrighty, so Monday the 14th, actually my mum's birthday today, but yeah, today is a pretty good day. I don't know if I'll be using this specific piece in this week's video, but generally this week, at least so far, has just been sorting out the new guys, new setters this week, getting them obviously ready. Everybody that is new that hopefully can attend Monday, not monthly, team calls, comes on Mondays 7 p.m. UK time, and obviously we try to change it around if people have individual calls one-to-one. Pretty good start to the week. Haven't had to deal with many problems so far. Obviously there's been some numbering issues, but that's been expected because it's a bit of a tedious situation. But nonetheless, good start to the week, and got a new appointment booked for Tuesday. Obviously got the follow-up on, I have to remind someone about their appointment on Wednesday. A reminder tomorrow. And then we'll see where we go. Don't know if I'm going to be using these everyday clips, but we'll kind of see how they piece in with the end of the week video. But yes, new start, new style of videos, and we'll see where we go by the end. So hope you enjoy these new types of videos as well. Okie dokie. So yeah, Tuesday. I don't know if I'll be using this at all, but today has been just a day of kind of sorting things based off a very big realization from yesterday. US leads basically for cold calling for my setters, and I think this is a really good lesson as well, and just kind of looking further than your nose, to be honest. You know, just this idea of that you'll overlook something quite a lot, and the first thing is don't beat yourself up over something that's happened. If it's been a few days, even a few weeks or months, the main thing is focusing on the fact that you now know that you have had the realization, you know what the problem was. In this case, it was just me overlooking this simple insight of the messaging factor in Go High Level and the ability to call, which I didn't think was possible, as well as do SMS and MMS messages. So now it's not the end of the world. We're able to call now. So today is just sorting all of the leads I now have from the US. I've got over a couple of thousand US leads, and I've got, you know, tens of thousands more that I can sort through. So I've got the first couple of weeks worth of leads ready to go for the team, kind of the first week or so. And yeah, we'll be ready to go. But today is actually followed up with someone, and this is also a big purpose of why having call reminders and notifications of discovery calls and any sort of appointments you have is really important, because if I didn't send the person today, if I didn't call them or send them a message, I'm glad I called them. This is why you should call instead of just sending a text reminder or whatever, because they're actually on annual leave now, and I think it's a private reason, but the person I was going to be having an appointment with was on annual leave as of the last couple of days, as of this weekend, and this appointment was kind of pushed back quite far. It was pushed over a week because I think I booked it Tuesday or Wednesday last week, and it was booked for, you know, Wednesday tomorrow being, you know, Tuesday being today, so I sent a reminder today. And I actually spoke to a colleague anyway, and that's how I've managed to reschedule the appointment and get it booked in for a couple of weeks' time, and obviously follow up again with that one in a couple of weeks to see where we're going. Yeah, this is just the process of the process right now, and this is what it all looks like, but we'll see where we are at the end of the week, and we'll check in there and see how it's going. But obviously doing really good this week. Got a couple of a few new people in actually this week in terms of setters as of like the 14th of October. It's been my mum's birthday yesterday as well, and now it's just the case of hiring people that can also do US, because I was rejecting a lot of people because we couldn't yet. I didn't think we could yet do US calls. So going through all that, going through the process, but that's the process. That's always the process it's going to be, and we keep going, we march on, and we get through to where we're going. But yeah, that's all from where we are so far.
Yeah, it's a Google Drive. Yeah.
Can you like just link me to Google Drive privately or something? Because it's just
No,
like,
link from this guy. So because he hasn't done it like properly. It's not finished.
yeah. Did you edit that yourself?
No, I have editor.
That's some Hormozy level graphics and animations there.
So it's good.
It's basically the editing is so good in terms of the animations and the style that I actually don't know if you're kind of overselling on the right market, especially if it's an older business owner. But that's like a good problem to have. The editing's so good that it might actually be selling to the wrong crowd. The only thing is, I don't know if you recorded sound with your mic at the same time, because it was right there. I hope you did, because that would literally make it like a 9.5 out of 10, because at the moment it's like an 8 to 9.
Yeah, I did with the microphone.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
There's a lot of like different fonts though.
Yeah, you do want to make
yeah.
sure that you
That's
have
exactly what I said as well.
consistency with that sort of
He's
stuff.
changing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's changing it as well, and there is a few mistakes too, so it's gonna be done by today.
Today's been a pretty good day actually. Obviously middle of the week, and I think I actually turn my light on while I do this as well. Maybe there you go. So yeah, if this wants to focus for me. Yeah, so far obviously this week has been just getting a lot of leads ready. As I realized on Monday, I was able to finally call US leads this whole time. So I talked about that a little bit yesterday. Nonetheless, today's actually been more so just team challenges and some minor problem solving, which it's just part of the progress. I'd say part of the journey, but it always sounds a bit cliche in my opinion. But yeah, it's just one of those days where it's, you know, about 20 to 30% of the team usually has problems on a daily basis or a weekly basis. And obviously new people, they might not be as technically proficient, tech savvy with things, especially if it's coming onto the system, adding them on, onboarding. So a large part of it is kind of dealing with any problems, current cold callers, and then dealing with anybody that might have a problem with onboarding, or just, again, not necessarily as technically tech savvy as somebody else is. See, everybody's in a different situation. Not even getting a call right now. Here we go. Yeah, just to see if we're able to help you with your business. Yeah.
Okay, no, at the moment because of the time of year.
Oh, okay, so more so kind of going into the new year. Would that be more when you're interested? Okay, fantastic. Yeah, or maybe I'll give you a call back in the new year, see where things are going, and if we'll be able to help out at all. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Okay, no problem at all.
Just randomly new leads. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, just one of those days when it's going over problems, and obviously you're always going to have problems, you're always going to have things to deal with, and I kind of love the progression, because at the end of the day right now, problems are quite small really compared to the problems I know I'm going to have in my career and my business life. So I'm just grateful for these problems, and I actually keep telling myself every day I'm grateful for these problems. So it's fun to make the kind of progress up the levels of new levels of problems. That was a really good quote actually. It's like new level, new devil, and it's really fun. But it made me think about quote. It was actually part of a reel I think I watched recently that was all about I think it was from the head of innovation at GM, General Motors in the US, from, I think the name's like Charles Kettering, I think, or something like that, where he says that a problem well defined is a problem half solved. Now obviously I'm like I'm really kind of over exaggerating my position right now, because I'm just dealing with tiny tech glitches inside of my calling software. I'm not dealing with massive innovation problems or anything like that, but just on a day-to-day basis and like long-term as well, looking at both of the extremes, it just makes you think about, you know, you can be grateful for having smaller problems right now, and you can be grateful for then changing your type of problems, because I've certainly changed the way I think about problems now. And anyway, without my ramblings, let's carry on with the rest of the week, and I'll see you over the next couple of days going into Thursday and Friday. I don't know what I'm going to do about Thursday and Friday videos, because obviously the videos go out on Friday, but we'll see kind of what happens in terms of filming Thursday and Friday. But yeah, we'll see what happens from the rest of the week. Okay, so sorry about that one, guys, but I didn't actually realize I didn't end this video in any way, or think of a way to end it other than just quickly make this bit. So yes, thanks very much for watching this. Let me know your thoughts on this kind of journaling weekly reflection style video, where it's kind of like, you know, the like POV or a business owner type of video style. Obviously it's going to be a bit more up and about other weeks than it is. This is a bit of a kind of at the moment just kind of in one room doing a lot of admin and calling stuff, so this will change throughout time. But yes, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.